Hello everyone, it's John here from Winning Solutions Inc. and today I will be bringing you all another Microsoft Access Expert template walkthrough. I will be showing you where to find the template database on our website, how to download the template database demo, and how to use the demo properly. Most of our templates are not designed to be used on their own. Instead, they are designed in a way that makes it simple and smooth to integrate into an existing database that you're already using. You can also build a more robust Microsoft Access database that is built around one of our templates. If you would like to create a new database that is based off one of our templates and don't know how, or don't have the time to do so, let us know and we'd be happy to help you getting the database that 100% fits your needs. With most of our templates that we offer, there are 3 different versions that you can purchase. A compiled runtime version, one for internal use, and one for unlimited developer use. The compiled runtime version is a run-as-is version without the paid full version of Microsoft Access using free access runtime from Microsoft. It can be integrated into your existing Access application, but you will not be able to make any modifications to the forms, reports, modules, etc. This option is more for those of you who don't see any need to make any customizations to the template. The internal use is a version that allows you to use or modify the databases however you wish within the organization. The unlimited developer use allows you to use the database template however you wish for any applications you develop. And it also allows you to distribute the template as part of a database you create. Winning Solutions Inc.'s templates have a strong advantage over shrink-wrap software that you purchase from a store or website. With our templates, you receive the source code along with your purchase, so you are able to customize and update the database as you please. With shrink-wrap software, you do not receive the source code when purchasing the software, and that means you can't update or customize the database. In our video today, we will be working with a demo version of our database template. A demo is a simple way that you can view or try out our database templates so that you can determine if you would like to purchase the database template or not. This is great for customers due to the fact that all of our sales are final. And our sales are final because we give you the source code when you purchase a template, and once we give you that source code, there's really no way you can return it. If you would like to test our demos for multiple days, you're free to do so. You just have to leave the database open so the data you entered will not be wiped. Our demos are designed so that once you close the demo, all the data entered is wiped from the database. And you have to purchase the full version if you would like to save your data that you enter. Upon downloading a demo, you have to unzip the downloaded file. And zipped files make it much easier to send and download large files over the web, so that's why we do that. Unzipping a file is very simple though. All you have to do is extract the file so you have access to the uncompressed file. If you do not know how to do it or don't understand how to unzip a file, check out our YouTube channel and watch the How to Unzip One of Our Files video tutorial to learn this simple step. The link to that video is in the description of this video, actually. So now let us get into downloading and testing one of our own demos. Alright, we're going to start off by going to our website, microsoftaccessexpert.com. On the top of the website there is a toolbar right up here, and this is all the various ways to contact Winning Solutions Inc. And if you go over to the sidebar on the left and go under Database Templates for Sale, and then click on Database Templates List. Alright, this is a view of all of our templates that we offer. And as you can see, it's broken up into categories. First one is most popular, second is appointment and scheduling, calendars, and so on, all the way down to database tools and miscellaneous templates. Today, I will be showing you the Access Public Accountant Appointment Tracking Database template. What you will need to do is download the demonstration that correctly corresponds to the version of Access your computer has. Once the file is downloaded, go ahead and open it. Next, you will need to extract that file since it is in a zipped folder. So just go ahead and extract all. And now you'll be able to open the database without any issues. Alright, and this is just a security notice that pops up, just alerting you that this database is coming from the web and it can be potentially harmful to your computer, but I can assure you that this database is safe. So just go ahead and click open. Alright, so this is the Public Accountant Appointment Tracking Database. It's great for keeping track of all of your appointments and clientele in one spot. And to start, we'll do Add New Client. So this is the client form, and for now I'm just going to fill out a first and last name, an email, and an address line. So I'll do John Smith, and email test@test.com. Alright, and as you can see, you can also fill out a bunch of phone numbers. And you can fill out notes, call history, appointment history, and payment history. And you can also fill out a picture of the client if you want to. But that's all I'm going to fill out for right now. And next I'm going to do is click Save and Close. Alright, and now that the client is in the database, you can search for that client. Okay, here's all the criteria that you can search by. I'm just going to search by last name, and then click search, and it brings up that client that we just created. So from here you can double click it and it will bring up the client form again, and you can edit or delete any information that you want to, or just delete the client as a whole. And you can also export the search results to Excel. I'll show you what that does real quick. So it pulls all that information into a new workbook for you. Alright. And the next thing we're going to do is add an appointment to the database. To do that, go to Calendar View. Alright, so this shows today, June 14th, 2016, and this is the daily view. We also have a weekly view, bi-weekly, month, and a month-day view. But for now, I'll just do day view, and we'll make an appointment for, let's say, June 14th at noon. And just double click on this time slot and you can start filling out the appointment form. So John Smith, the one we just created, accountant 1. Keep in mind that you can change any of this drop down information. Same thing with the type, you can change that as well, and I'll show you how to do that later. Location 1. So notice that the invoice amount goes up to $50, and that was based on the service type. Okay, and you can also change the start time and end time. We can add some notes. We can add workers if we want to, and payment information. But for now, I'll just do select custom color, and we'll make this blue. And then hit save and close. Alright, so now it shows up blue on the appointment, or on the calendar view. And we got John Smith, individual, location 1. Okay. The reason why we make it a certain color is that when we have a lot of appointments back to back, it's easier to distinguish when one appointment ends and another one begins. That is, as long as you keep them different colors. As you saw earlier, I can switch days by hitting the left or right arrows. You can also select a specific day by just hitting the up arrow, and that'll bring up a mini calendar. You can also view the calendar by a specific accountant. So if you only want to see accountant 1's appointments, that's what you do. And then accountant 2, likewise. It shouldn't show anything because we haven't added in any appointments for accountant 2. Alright, that's pretty much all there is to the calendar view. Now that the appointment is in the database, we can search for appointments. And we just go up to the top left here. And we can search by any of these criteria up top. I'll just search by accountant, so accountant 1, and then run search, and it brings up that appointment that we just created because that was accountant 1. Okay, and from here you can double click it and view it in the calendar form. Or if you select this up here, view an appointment form, and then double click it, it will show up in the appointment form, and you can change whatever you want to or delete that appointment. And then you can also export the search results to Excel, alloc calendar, or alloc task. And you can also create a print detailed version or print summary version. I'll show you what the print detail looks like. So there you go, 2 lines. There's quite a bit of information. And then print summary, just 1 line. Okay. And that's pretty much all there is to the search function. Next thing we'll take a look at is maintenance lookups. And here's where you can change all that drop-down information that we saw earlier in the appointment form. You can change accountants, location, service type, and any of these other things. But for now, we'll just do location. We'll change one of these to Ames, and we can also add a new location just by hitting that that last row. It'll have the asterisk on it. So let's do the park. So yeah, as you can see, a new row keeps appearing, so you can keep on adding new locations if you want to. But we'll stop right there and then hit close. It'll save automatically, so don't worry about that. And then just to make sure that it did work, let's go back into appointment and let's look at location. So location 3 did change to Ames, that's good. And then we added the park, so perfect. Alright, next thing we'll take a look at is calendar setup. And this is where you can change all the calendar parameters, such as like the first day of the week or the starting time and end time for each day. You can change those to whatever you want. And then calendar colors, you can change those as well, such as like buttons color or buttons font color, stuff like that. So this is just a palette that'll bring up more colors. And then lastly, we'll take a look at reports. So first thing you have to do is choose a date start and then a date end. So we'll make it the 7th and the 21st. So a 2-week period. And we can print invoices, accounts receivable, or cash ledger for that time period. I'll just do print invoices for right now. And since that appointment that we made, that was on the 14th, I believe. So it was within that time parameter, and it will show up on the invoice because of that. So we have the invoice amount, $50, notes, date, all sorts of good stuff. Alright, so there you go. I'm going to go ahead and thank you guys for taking your time to watch this Microsoft Access Expert template walkthrough, brought to you by Winning Solutions Inc. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to give us a like or subscribe to our YouTube channel for tons of other walkthroughs and tutorials. As always, feel free to contact us for any of your IT needs, whether it be programming needed, you want to buy a template, or need help customizing a template. Contact us whenever you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and post our contact information in the description below of this video. Also, you can find us on about any social media website. Feel free to follow us or like us on any of those, and have a great day.